Enjoyment Unlimited.
The #1 hit music station.
This is Carnival Radio. Midday News.
Good afternoon and welcome. I am Oluwatimileyin Ajayi with the Carnival Radio Midday News. To begin the news, the Department of State Services (DSS) on Saturday called for vigilance as the Muslim Ummah marked the Eid al-Kabir celebrations. Director of Public Relations and Strategic Communications (DSS) National Headquarters in Abuja, Dr. Peter Afunaya, in a statement, advised celebrants to be cautious and observe all necessary personal security procedures. The statement reads, Director General Management and Staff of the Department of State Services (DSS) wishes to felicitate with the Muslim Ummah on the occasion of Eid al-Kabir. While the event is significant for the opportunity it offers for prayer and celebration, it reminds us of the importance of faith, obedience, and generosity. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police (IGP) has raised the alarm on alleged irregularities and corruption over the recently released names of successful candidates in the ongoing 2022/23 police constable recruitment exercise. He said he had been inundated with complaints and allegations of corruption by unsuspecting candidates and stakeholders on the irregularities that marred the exercise. The police chief also alleged that names of screened candidates who were successful to the last stage were removed. Upon careful scrutiny of the list released on PSC portal, he said it was discovered that several names of persons purported to be names of successful candidates are those who did not even apply and therefore did not take part in the recruitment exercise. The Police Service Commission, after the pronouncement of the Supreme Court ruling on the powers of the Commission to recruit further police, constituted a joint recruitment board to be headed by one of the commissioners of the PSC, with the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of training and development in the police force as its secretary. In another news, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and former Delta State gubernatorial aspirant Sonny Onwesoke has criticized what he called the reckless agitation of organized labor for an increase in the minimum wage of Nigerian workers. Speaking on the sidelines during the Democracy Day celebration in Asaba, Delta State capital, the PDP chieftain described the effort by the labor unions to force the federal government to succumb to their terms in the negotiation process as inhumane and selfish. He stressed that the demands would have an adverse effect on the common man who doesn't earn a salary or wage. According to him, it is ridiculous for the labor unions to negotiate for an increase in the minimum wage of workers without considering the adverse effect it will have on ordinary citizens of the country, especially those in private sectors, traders, artisans, and those living in rural areas, who constitute the large labor force in the country. He maintained that the labor movement was obviously not putting Nigeria and Nigerians first in this negotiation process. Onosoke urged them to review their demands by considering the plight of the larger percentage of Nigerians who are not on the government payroll, as this percentage constitutes the largest workforce in Nigeria compared to those working for the government, who are less than 1% of the entire Nigerian population. On the foreign scene, Catherine, Princess of Wales, made a tentative return to the public life on Saturday for the first time since being diagnosed with cancer, attending the Trooping the Colour military parade in central London. Kate, as she is widely known, has not been seen at a public engagement since the Christmas Day service in December last year and revealed in March that she was receiving chemotherapy. The 42-year-old princess said in a statement on Friday she was making good progress with a treatment but was not out of the woods yet. The future queen added that the treatment is set to last for several more months. The princess was seen arriving by a car at Buckingham Palace on Saturday morning with her husband William and her children ahead of the parade. Kate's announcement that she had cancer came just weeks after it was disclosed that her father-in-law, King Charles III, had also been diagnosed with the condition. Neither has revealed what type of cancer they have. British head of state Charles, aged 75, was given the green light to resume public duties in April, after doctors said they were very encouraged by his progress. Now talking sport, Lionel Messi and Lautaro Martinez both scored twice as Argentina beats Guatemala 4-1 in the final Copa America warm-up game in Maryland. Argentina was given an early scare when an own goal after 4 minutes by Manchester United's Lisandro Martinez put Guatemala ahead, their first ever goal against the reigning World Cup and Copa America champions. But Messi equalized 8 minutes later when keeper Nicolas Arjen cleared the ball straight into his path, and Argentina captain scored into an empty net. Lautaro Martinez, who finished as Series A top scorer last season, put Argentina ahead with a 39th minute penalty, and the Inter Milan star scored his second from a Messi pass after the break. And that ends the media news on Carnival Radio. Thank you very much for joining us. My name remains Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. You can also check out our website at carnivalmedia.ng. Good afternoon.